It's like they took raw cocoa powder and protein powder and emulsified it together.
And removed all the flavor and then added it.
I did not give in to influencer marketing.
Yeah, what do you call it then?
Well, I call it, I want to try this low-carb cereal. It's a Magic Spoon cereal that everyone seems to be promoting on YouTube.
I haven't heard you talk about it until you've seen this everywhere, this product.
Okay, I've seen it occasionally.
Okay.
I'm gonna unbox it. We just got it in the mail. Or I should say I just got it in the mail. You had nothing to do with this.
Except I got it from the mailbox.
Okay. And it even says, healthy cereal that doesn't taste like this box.
Woohoo!
Anyways, we'll see. So, this costs $54 with shipping, and I think I got like a discount code, the chump code.
Canadian.
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 And it's 4 boxes. I just got the variety pack, and they said it was, I'm trying to think, one was peanut butter. So if I do the math, that's $54. That's like $13.50 per box for a box of cereal that is quite light. But
Yes.
I bought this a while ago, only because we don't have Apple Jacks in Canada. It's limited time. And I don't eat sugary cereal. This was just a throwback to when I was a kid. This is 345 grams, and this was like $2.50.
Yes.
Goes to show, I guess, how subsidized sugar is. Anyways.
Or all of this goes to how silly you are to pay $54 for 4 boxes of smaller
It's
boxes.
low carb.
Oh, is that
it's
right?
keto friendly. It's grain free.
Oh, okay.
Sounds like it's cat food.
Yeah.
So that's 345 grams. This is 200 grams. Wow, you do the math per gram. This is unhealthy. You shouldn't feed your kids this in the morning for breakfast. But this apparently is supposed to be good for you. So that's peanut butter. This one is frosted.
Frosted.
And it's got 11 grams of protein per serving. And that's 28 grams is a serving size. And there's 7 servings in this. It's a very good deal. Or maybe it is. This one is fruity. Oh, and cocoa chocolate. So you
Okay.
might like to try that.
Okay, maybe I would. I was thinking of another F word to describe them all, but we won't go there. Everything else started with an F.
All right, I'm gonna try
Okay.
these, and then we'll come back. We'll give this a try. See what happens.
Awesome.
See if influencer marketing is all that it's cracked up to be. I just opened this, and maybe I'll be pleasantly surprised. Maybe if you're a bodybuilder or someone who really is on keto and stuff, the amount of protein and stuff, but like. That's almost $14 in cereal.
Are you a millionaire?
No.
Are you sure?
But I better be if I can afford to eat this cereal. I shouldn't make fun of it that badly, but that's my initial reaction. It smells, this is the fruity one. That amount of cereal, though. It's definitely sweet. It's got a weird texture. I'm gonna come out and say it's got a weird texture.
Is it magically delicious?
It's actually pretty good. But let's check back after we try all of them. Yeah, it's got a weird, it doesn't melt. But it shouldn't because there's not really any sugar in it. And there's no carbs in it. Well, there's 3 grams of carbs per serving. We'll try it and see what it's like with milk. First impressions, it's odd.
First impressions from me, it's funny. It's funny thinking of you paying that much for cereal.
High protein, keto friendly, non-GMO, gluten-free, grain-free, soy-free, wheat-free. Nothing artificial, childlike cereal for grown-ups.
Tasteless, taste-free, I'm suspecting, but...
The verdict is still out.
Okay.
It's got a texture that's very solid. Crunchy, stays, but it sticks to your teeth. It's quite odd. It's definitely not like any regular cereal I've had. It's gritty. That's the way I would describe it. All right, at this point, I just feel like I want to get this video done.
Woohoo!
All right, so yeah, I had high hopes for this Magic cereal. Grain-free cereal that's supposed to be low carbs, high protein, so you could be kind of like almost guilt-free cereal. I don't think cereal's particularly healthy to begin with, any cereal, even this cereal. Face it, this came from an industrial factory somewhere made in China, I'm sure. Do you like cereal?
No. When I was a kid, we would have cereal sometimes. I don't like milk on cereal. I never really ate cereal. I prefer fruit and bread or chocolate croissants. Like, this is just not my shtick, but that's okay.
I ate cereal growing up. My mom used to buy, I remember honeycomb.
Yes.
But that's a sugary cereal.
Yeah.
But I never really ate it. I always thought of it as treat, like a dessert almost. I didn't eat. I ate other bad stuff for breakfast, but I didn't eat that.
Did your mom ever eat it?
No.
No, of course not.
And I also don't love milk. I love cream.
Okay, why are we doing this video? None of the constituents of it, it's milk and cereal, and we've spent like 10 minutes talking about we don't like either of these. So why was there this you gotta try it?
Because I had high hopes that this stuff here
Why?
might be taste sugary, and it might be good, because I don't mind eating just cereal as a snack, like handfuls of it.
Yeah.
I like Life brand? Yeah. Life's brand cereal, that's pretty good.
Everything has a cost to it, and you just decide whether you want to pay that cost. And that's okay. You just decide if you want to pay the cost. I went for a long walk this morning. I needed the walk, but it was windy as all heck. But that's okay. That was the cost of going for a walk.
It's the opportunity cost, I suppose, if you
Yes.
think of it from an economic point of view. And the opportunity cost of this, no, this is a sunk cost at this point, because I paid for this, and I paid a lot of money for this. Too much. We're going to compare the equivalent cereals, actual cereals, like the stuff over here, with the with whatever Magic Spoon cereal, like this one's the Fruit Loops, so we have actual Fruit Loops to test, to compare it against. And then this one here, which is vanilla or frosted, and then we got a vanilla Cheerios, which this one, honestly, it's weird.
It's all weird.
It smells like cake mix.
Yeah, it's all weird.
Oh.
Easy bake oven cake mix. It's not even like a true cake mix.
Boy, we're being really negative.
Yes, let's be positive.
It's just, I paid so much money for this, and I had such high hopes, and I've tried all four. I'm disappointed, but let's just compare them.
Okay, well then let me talk about the positive part of it. You see all these Magic Spoons? I didn't pay for any of them. So that's the positive part from mine.
So this is the Fruit Loops one.
Yeah, I don't need to.
You want to open that Fruit Loops one? Okay, we're doing Fruit Loops, and
that looks more like neon colors, the Magic Spoon ones.
yeah, they really do, don't they? They're like intense.
Yeah, they
right.
look like neon colors.
I'll do a close-up after.
Okay. So you're gonna try them?
Sure, we'll try them dry,
Okay.
because there is a difference in taste when you have them in with milk.
Okay, that's terrible.
Well, out of all of them, actually, the fruity one is probably the best.
That's terrible. That doesn't bode well, because that's the first of multiple packages of.
Normally our videos are positive. I don't like saying negative things because I don't want to promote negativity, but it's also kind of funny.
Yes. I mean, particularly for me, because you paid a lot of money for those lousy cereals. So the Magic Spoon ones are kind of soft and it sticks to your teeth, and the taste is kind of gritty and it's just not very good. The Fruit Loops ones they're crispier, they have more of a crunch to them, and the flavor is, well, it's sugar, but it's fine. It's what I remember as a kid.
It purports itself to be what it is. It's sugary. The name Fruit Loops, I don't think it's trying to be anything but what it is.
And maybe Magic Spoon is like you put it in some milk, you eat it up, you're full. You didn't have any. It's good for keto people. Is it gluten free? And everything? No.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
But
No
I will
sugar.
say this about it though. Whatever they say is a serving, I had one serving of it. It does not fill you up. It is better with the milk. It doesn't taste wonderful.
You know, life is too short. Like, just have something that tastes pretty good. And just, if you have to, eat a little less of it. I don't know. That's very expensive. But if people like it, rock and roll, you know? Not for me, kids.
People can do whatever they want, but... Alright, let's try Frosted.
I don't know.
Honestly, it smells just like cake mix.
Does it?
It's...
You didn't eat the rest. So
Okay.
one is very white.
Boy,
and the other one's
the
not.
color of the Frosted, I know it's all artificial, but it's very blanc.
Yes, it's very white. So everyone can
Alright, everyone can see. Well, next up, the vanilla.
vanilla.
Or Frosted.
So let's try frosted. Terrible smell, right?
Straight up, that one's terrible.
You know what they both taste like to me, actually, now that I think of it? They taste like stale Rice Krispie squares. Without, like, the sugar, I guess. But they have the same sort of texture as a stale Rice Krispie, for me.
I don't like it stick to your teeth.
That's what I'm talking about, the stale part.
It's odd. Okay, what about the Cheerios?
I don't like those either. But they're more of a crispiness. Maybe it's the crispy part. Because the Magic Spoons lack the crisp.
It smells really fragrant, or you can smell it really well, but there's absolutely no taste to it.
Yeah, it has a very strong smell, you're right. I think for me, it's the texture. So I guess it's not the worst thing in the whole world. It's just not that good.
All right, let me see.
It's stale Rice Krispie square.
Is it any better in with the milk? It actually tastes worse than the milk.
It's not very good, Andrew.
I like the Cheerios.
You'll eat those?
I'll eat the Cheerios. Let's put it in the graveyard of cereal.
Graveyard.
What?
Not a very good smell from just opening up the container.
Oh, that too?
Yeah. I don't know, Andrew. But I'm not the biggest peanut butter fan in the whole world, so that's part of the issue.
So there's two parts to those. Those I think have chocolate and they have peanut butter. So chocolate, peanut butter.
And so they're multicolored. So I'm assuming the dark are chocolate and the lighter ones
Yeah.
are peanut butter.
It's like the cocoa ones have a bad spray tan. Not that I know anything about spray tans, but that is... I hate to be negative. It's like they took raw cocoa powder and protein powder and emulsified it together.
And removed all the flavor and then added it. Because you'd have to add removed flavor to it and added something else because the flavor is not very good.
Oh,
That stuff's terrible, isn't it? Both
Oh.
types. If you tried the Cheerios, that's not very good.
oh,
Let me try it in some milk.
well, that's awful. Okay, the Cheerio one is
It's
as bad as the
terrible.
Magic Spoon. So,
I guess that's the thing. The milk adds a little bit of flavor, of decent flavor. Now I don't mind the cocoa ones so much now that I've had the Cheerio ones. Because the Cheerio ones are lousy.
yeah, they're all bad. Those are both bad. All right, let's put that to the graveyard.
I thought I got off without having to eat another one.
It's not as bad as the chocolate Cheerios. The
Yeah.
peanut butter Cheerios,
Fruit, okay, it's not as white. I think they look like the vanilla ones. But
all right, let me throw a few in here.
yeah, this is actually edible now compared to the Cheerios ones.
Really?
Not happily so, but edible at least.
All right, Magic Spoon, peanut butter.
I didn't try
I'm speechless. It's like there's no flavor to it. Like
Yeah.
I know it's high protein.
But I'm not a
But-
big peanut butter person. I can't taste anything else.
Like you'd be better off just to eat like protein powder.
Yes. But you know, of all of them, I think I like the peanut butter the best because it doesn't have as much of a smell. Its taste it's pretty much neutral in terms of the taste. There's not an overwhelming, terrible taste to it. So it's neutral. And maybe I'm used to now the weird texture.
Don't like the texture. Don't like this
That was
aftertaste.
not too bad, actually.
The peanut butter is the best.
It's the best.
The fruity is the next best. I'd put the two of them probably equivalent for me. Like the fruity, okay, this has been sitting around now for like quite some time. But one thing about this cereal is it keeps its texture longer than regular cereal.
Yeah, because it's stale going in, so that it'll be stale coming out. So there's no problem. Yes, it keeps it longer.
Like this is just like Toucan Sam. Like this is the money that they spent on marketing
And just putting it past me, you could smell it if they spent like money.
Like, that just tastes like childhood. Like, in like milk. It's like eating candy.
Happiness. You're all happy now.
But at least it tastes like candy. In Canada, we could never get Apple Jacks, but I remember watching the commercials as a kid. But here they are now.
Yeah.
And this smells just like cinnamon.
Yeah, you can smell it from here. Yeah. I can smell it from here, yeah.
We've already had these. You don't like them.
I'm not there.
I like these. Like 10 grams of sugar in 27 grams. Third of it, over 1/3 of it is sugar.
So where do we come to in all this? That's all of it now, right?
What did we learn out of this exercise? Well, I guess my annoyance is how much money I paid for it, and I'm disappointed in the way it tastes. It reminds me of protein powder, but it would be cheaper for me to just buy protein powder and just drink it.
Yes.
The idea around this was, I was thought, hey, maybe I'm willing to open my mind to trying different things, and maybe this is a way of having some protein, and it might taste good too.
Yeah.
And it's a quick snack.
Yeah. No, that's right. And the magic spoon is fine if people want to eat it. I personally am not. I don't eat that much. I don't eat much of that stuff, and I can see if you're going for keto and this and wheat free, so it's obviously good for people who have issues with gluten, all kinds of stuff. So it's free of all kinds of things, but for me it's also free of flavor and any interest. So that's okay though.
I'll get some other people to try it and see what they think.
It says on the side, hold on to the dream. Not a dream for me. Thank you.
Hold on to the dream.
Yeah, that's right. My dream lies elsewhere. It lies over on the counter with some good cookies Andrew made earlier. That's
all right.
where it lies.
I think that's it for this video. Any last parting words?
Thank you.
No, thank you for trying this with me. And maybe I'll recruit my cost back for this cereal in whatever AdSense that I may or may not get from this video.
Bon chance. I hope so.
All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully we weren't too negative and down on Magic Spoon. But, sometimes you just gotta call it as it is.
Yeah, 8 for me.
All right, thanks for watching. See you guys in the next video.
Peace out.